All right. So this adventure is Riddle of the Raven Queen. You guys are in the Cormanthier Forest, traveling through the forest near Shadowdale when this adventure starts. So go ahead and take care of any purchasing you want to do between adventures, and then we'll do intros as you guys are traveling along the road together. So we'll start with Chew. Go ahead, Josh.
Chu is a Aleutian, uh, one of the men from the far north ice fields, dressed in furs. He's very taciturn, doesn't speak much, and there's a petrified mouse dangling from its tail from his belt that he seems to hold in great reverence.
And I
Oh, I
like
thought it
how
was
his first trait is thinking is for other people.
Yes.
Malcolm, your turn.
Malcolm is a Hexblade warlock and activist, and he is going to buy 10 potions of healing.
All right.
And he knows exactly where that mouse came from.
And he has this odd mantle that he wears with lots of small palm-sized mirrors, and occasionally the rest of you can see an image of a strange, bedraggled man in black cloak looking back at you. Okay, next is Jim.
do the next one. I'm chewing.
Next is Dragar.
Drago the Lucky is a human, fairly friendly, and a warlock. At least he calls himself a warlock. Occasionally he does some other stuff, but mostly he just sends out Eldritch Blasts. And he is Drago the Lucky.
Okay, and he's got some.
He's got a couple of magic
He's
items.
got leather bracers stitched with the symbol of an open hand, bloodlessly pierced through the palm. So that's a little odd. And his cape as well.
Yep. He's got a nice cape
Yeah.
and a wand.
Okay, Sepia. Or Sepia.
Sepia. Sepia is a scholar who he has a manservant named Hirsute who follows him around carrying all of his books. Now that his library has gotten to be a little too big to manage on his own, Sepia he is an adherent to the reading rainbow, and is devoted really only to learning and reading and knowledge and understanding people through all of that knowledge. Um, so he's not much of a healing cleric, but he is very interested in the knowledge piece.
That's
And-
good because Chu's not much of a healing druid.
Perfect. Next is Jim.
Jim is tried his way in piracy, and tried to follow in his footsteps of his famous big brother Jack, and it didn't work out. He was seasick a lot, so instead he decided to be a little bit of a criminal in town instead of on the high seas, and that's about it.
Okay, so you guys are traveling through the Cormanthier Forest, and it's approaching noon. The trees have been tight along the road. You can occasionally glimpse a river off to the right. And then ahead, the trees pull back a little bit. And on your right, you can see an enormous tree. And encircling the tree is a flat-roofed one-story building. There are scorch marks on the walls of the building, and the window shutters are new. You see open doors that invite you to enter, and writing above them in both Elvish and Common announce Errant Breeze Tavern and Inn. Across the glade, another building nestles up to the trees. The doors, along with the sign above it that says Meldath's Exchange, are obviously new. There is a corral kind of nestled in the trees beside the tavern, and a few animals are there, a few little horses. You don't see anyone moving about outside, though, but the doors to the inn are open. What do you guys want to do?
Well, we got to check it out. I've probably been to this haunt before.
Head on into the inn?
Yeah.
All right. So inside the Errant Breeze Tavern and Inn, the roots of the trees have been worked into the tavern furnishings. So some are used as benches, others as tables with chairs set to either side. There's a curved bar which is polished and gleams in the light. To the right of the bar, a staircase goes up to a trapdoor in the ceiling. You know there's rooms up there, Jim. There's 3 people in here right now. There is what might be the proprietor standing behind the bar, a male moon elf. He's pretty short. He barely gets up above the bar. There is another elf, a female moon elf, with gold-flecked green eyes, and she is like repairing some furniture, polishing and assembling some furniture. And lastly, there's a little girl, a little female moon elf girl, barely 3 feet tall, and she looks at you guys wide-eyed as you walk into the place. The keep says, "What can I do for you?"
We are here, but I don't know why we're here. Hang on.
You don't have a reason.
Wine.
You're just traveling, and it's lunchtime.
Okay.
So,
Wine and food.
Wine and food,
all right.
barman.
Please make yourselves comfortable. And he brings out the menu, and
Chu asks if any of this is locally sourced.
it is. He says it is.
And barman, regale us with your tales.
Well,
Chu grunts approvingly.
as you can see, we're a small village of moon elves, mostly. There's some wood elves that come through every now and then. He looks at you guys. He sees basically all humans, right? Yeah, every one of you is a human.
Yeah.
Okay. There's some wood elves that come through occasionally. You guys can smell a stew brewing, and he says, we have rabbit stew with lots of vegetables worth 5 silvers, and as he's doing that, he's filling your drinks. He says, what brings you guys back around these parts?
Well, friend, we're just traveling, but I noticed you gave us the once-over because we're all human. We're not part of that Hillsfar group, so you need not worry.
You can have inspiration, Jim. Okay, he seems to breathe a sigh of relief, and he says, you look like adventurers.
That we are.
Well, he looks around. His the 2 female elves kind of look at him and kind of give him a glaring look, but he continues anyway. He says, there's been some drow raids. You've heard of drow, I'm sure, right?
Absolutely.
Well, they've been taking a toll on the village. Maybe the likes of you could help us.
Well, we are thirsty adventurers for both food and coin. I don't see why we can't help you, but our work does not come for free.
Oh, he looks a little downturned at that. He says, I don't have much in the way of wealth, but maybe the council can do something. They should be here pretty soon. Please, make yourselves at home. And so he chats with you guys a little bit while you guys are eating and waiting for the council to enter. He says that the last raid, well, it killed the family and acolytes of our priest. And she's been really downturned lately. Maybe she'd be able to offer a reward too.
Okay.
And so after a little bit, the council arrives. There's 3 elves. All of them, well, 2 of them are wearing robes or other similar clothing, and they have copper embossed headbands. And then there's a 3rd one, a female elf with short black hair, blue eyes, and she is actually armored in splint mail and has a long sword. Hey, Josh, can you mute your mic because we're getting feedback from me on your mic?
Weird.
And she looks at you guys, and they sit down in a spot in the tavern where they can see you. And right away, the barkeep. Oh, and he introduced himself. He said his name is Barrio. Barrio Wraithan. And he introduced also his daughter.
Hi ho, the Barrio.
His daughter is the female elf who's working on the furniture there. And his granddaughter is the small little elf. Any of you guys have any musical instruments on you? Whalebone, flute, or anything like that, Shu?
A lute.
A lute?
Lute. Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, then she kind of hangs around.
I have a flute.
She hangs around you guys with those instruments, and she finally kind of gets up the courage just as the council's coming in. Do you guys know how to play those?
Yes.
Can you play a song for us?
No.
Oh, man. She turns saddened and walks away. The council.
I'll throw down a rap.
And Barrio walks over to the council right away, and you can see him chatting with the lean elven male in green robes with long black hair. And they converse for just a second, and then they come over to talk to you together. And Barrio... He introduces the lead council man as Heymath Baravan. These are all elves, not men. I'm sorry. Heymath Baravan. And Heymath sizes you up for a little bit, and then he says, we would be interested in retaining your services if you would be interested. I can't promise much of a reward, but I'm sure we can come up with some sort of magical item that you'll find to your liking.
We like the sound of that.
We need these elves, these drow, stopped. We can take you to around the village and show you where the raids have happened, and then we hope you can track them back to where they come from. So after you guys eat, he offers to show you around the village. So you guys start in the gathering glade where you are in the inn, and the exchange is just a small little market where you can buy and sell stuff. He takes you first to the crafter's glade. It's to the south, and it lies between the road and the river. And it's got workshops there, homes in the adjacent trees, a shrine to the elven deity of craftsmen. But the shrine has been recently destroyed, as have several other buildings. And Hamath tells you these attacks, the last one, and he points to a destroyed building, happened 30 days ago. And there have been 4 attacks since then, and he points to 4 other locations, including the small shrine. You're free to look around. I can wait while you take a look.
Okay.
So you guys do a search. Go to make a investigation check for me.
That's intelligent.
Yep.
Yeah. Boom.
Okay, 23 for Jim. Okay, Jim. You come
I'm just looking
across
for books.
you come across something that looks like it had been missed and been there for 30, 40 days. It's just a small little vial, and it's been spilled on the ground, but there's a little bit of residue left in the vial. And if any of you have
Poisoner's kit?
Yeah, poisoner's kit. You got that, Jim?
Yes.
All right.
Yep.
And then with that poisoner's kit and investigating that vial, you think that vial might have held drow sleep poison. But that's the only clue you find in the wreckage. The raids were so long ago, there's no tracks or anything that lead away from here back to where they might have come from. So you continue on, and you pass through Elbrun's Glade, where there's gardens and herbs. You pass through the training glade, which has targets and practice dummies. There's some elves there training, some young men, and they all look wide-eyed at you as you pass by. And one of the 3 council members who had first been at the inn, but isn't walking around with you, the one that was wearing splint mail armor, she's training the elves, and it looks like they got a long way to go. And then lastly, you come to the Glade of the Moon, and you see a white spiraling tower in the centerpiece of the glade. You can tell that the temple predates the village and is the only remnant of some ancient elven hole that must have been here before. And just as you're coming up to that, one of the elves rushes up and he says, "She's gone! The Star Singer is gone! I was sent to bring her some broth, but she's not here!" And Hamath looks very worried. He says, "Please take a look around, see if you can see what might have happened." And he calls back the elf who had, came to warn you. Says, "Stay back. They're going to look around." So
yeah, take us to her room or wherever she.
yeah, so the temple, that white spiraling tower, stairs wind up its outside and give access to the various levels within it. There's crescent-shaped rooms near the top that are like petals of a flower that jut out from the top floor. The first level on the ground is classrooms, kitchen, and storage. The second level is the shrine of Sahane Moonbow. The chapel's central area is open to the top of the tower, allowing moonlight to filter down from the glass point. There's shrines around the edge of the room, which reflect the various aspects of Sahane Moonbow. And you are given free reign, although the village elder does hang around nearby you, Hamath. But you're free to look all around the temple and all around the glade itself. In the bedroom level, which you said you wanted to check out, it's obvious that most of the acolytes died in their beds. The Star Singer's bedchamber shows no signs that she intended to leave. There's no packed backpack or anything like that. You find evidence of fighting on the chapel level. You find marks that are about 3 days ago. But you also find a few, and that was the very last raid, the raid where Star Singer's acolytes were all killed, but Star Singer was still here. Her family was also killed in that raid 3 days ago. But there's some marks here that are less than 12 hours old. And maybe that's when Star Singer was taken. Along with the damage to the floor, the shrines took damage recently within like the last 12 hours. But there's no additional items missing there. You also notice there's a few black crow feathers scattered about the shrines. Everyone
Are they normal size or
Yeah,
large?
yeah,
Okay.
normal sized crow feathers. Everyone make an intelligence investigation check. We got a 14, we got a 20. It's 20, Jim again. Okay. Okay, Jim, to the best of your knowledge, looking at the tracks coming into and out of the place, there must have been a group of humanoids that entered the tower. After a short fight, took away the priestess, and you think you could track them back to where they came from.
Now, Tom, Jim has actually had a lot of experience with Drow because he did all those hills far, the way down, and all that stuff.
Oh, cool.
Does it look consistent with maybe how they acted in?
Go ahead and make another investigation check. See if you can beat a 20.
Oh, I cannot.
No. Okay.
So we'll just
You don't
follow them.
Don't get any more clues, but you can follow their tracks. Yep. Okay. Out in the glade, you find 3 of the trees in the northwest edge of the glade show serious signs of damage. The damage looks like it came from spells, swords, and there are some crossbow bolts, which are reminiscent of drow crossbow bolts. Okay. Anyone else want to investigate anywhere else in the village? If not, you can head out along the trail left by the kidnappers. The council, headed up by Hamath, the lean, green robe-wearing elf, and Dara, the tall, silver-haired elven woman, and Sariel, who is the elven woman in splint armor. They all congregate together as you guys are searching, and before you head out, they ask you to retrieve their priestess from the hands of the drow. You may, of course, keep any items of value you find on the drow, even if they came from our hold here. And we'll find a reward to pay you back when you return.
Sounds good.
Okay. So you head out after the tracks of the drow. You don't have any trouble following them. Make one survival check. That is wisdom. See, we got 18. Anyone else
It's going to be
trained?
choose expertise.
Choose
There
pretty
we
good,
go,
19, yeah. Okay. No other items of interest, but you are able to follow the tracks thanks to Chew, no problem. Back to a cave opening in the side of a hill. And you look all around for anyone else here, and there's no one else in the area. And the cave opening is dark, so you can't see what's inside of it until you get pretty close.
Well, I'll quietly scoot up on him and see what I can hear.
Okay. I'm going to just draw out the area here. Okay. Everyone see your guys?
Yep.
Good deal. Hey, have you guys seen the new tools they have for range? So if you go down to like the 6th one down, there's a range thing. You can snap to center, snap to corner, no snap, show others, hide from others. And when you click it, and then you left click and start dragging, you can right click to create a waypoint. And then after you've done that, you can always hit the X button to see what you had before.
How do you do the waypoints?
You click and start dragging, and then you, with your left mouse button still held down, you right click. And then keep going and right click again and keep going.
And so that just shows range. It doesn't actually move you.
You can also do movement. Just as for movement, you go to the arrow tool, and you just start dragging your token, and then you right click everywhere you want a waypoint. And then after you've done it, if you want to see what you did before, you hit your token and hit an X, and it shows your last move.
Nice.
Yeah. So play around with that. Okay. So you're trying to get close to investigate Jim. The rest of you guys, are you going to try and go up with him as a group, or let him sneak ahead?
Let him sneak ahead.
All right, Jim.
Let him sneak ahead.
Your passive perception alerts you to something. Ahead and to the left and to the right of the opening, when you get within about 60 feet, you can spy the outline of some armor buried in the dirt. There's 3 suits of it. 2 to the right of the opening. I'm sorry, 2 to the left of the opening and 1 to the right of the opening. It's almost completely buried, so you can just barely make out, the plates of plate armor.
Okay. Do I think it may be buried to make a noise when we step on it to alert them?
No, it's in the hills.
Okay.
It's in the hillside to the left and right of the opening, so you would not have to step over it normally.
Okay. We'll quietly approach.
Okay. Make a stealth check. So 17 stealth?
Yep.
All right. So you get to the cave mouth, and you can see it goes about 10 feet into the hillside and ends in a door. You don't see any locks on the door.
So am I up here then now?
Yeah, you can get all the way up to there.
I'll check the armor out.
Okay. All right. The first one is right by you. Do you want to wave the party forward or have them stay back?
Maybe come up another 20 feet.
Okay, guys. Everyone can move up to within, 40 feet or so of Jim. because when Jim moves up to that armor, something will happen. Chris, go ahead and put you guy where you want to be. All right. 3 suits of armor erupt up out of the earth. And you can see they're actually worn by living rock. And this living rock is wielding huge mauls and immediately strike out to attack. So roll initiative. All right, Jim, you are first act.
Okay.
Tom, I'm trying to type in my initiative. Okay. Can you reorder now?
Mm-hmm. Why didn't you
Come
have
back
initiative?
to-
Did it not?
I have
Oh, I see it.
advantage on initiative.
I see it.
Okay.
Oh, that's built in, or it should be built in, Josh. It is built in.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize that. Okay. Well, then still.
It's
I
still
just
10.
rolled-
Yeah. You
yeah,
still
I
got
rolled
the
twice,
first one.
Okay, so the one straight ahead of me, due
Okay.
north,
Did you provoke
cunning action.
disengage? Okay.
Yep. And I'm an assassin, so 31
Yep.
for, let's just do 11.
11. Got it. Magic piercing.
Second attack. There we go. And there. Oh, where's my power attack? You don't have my.
It's like SS for sharpshooter.
Oh shit. Okay.
So 21? Actually, no. 21 plus 9, so 30, right?
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. After Jim, Dragar.
Well, I guess I'll move to the side here and just fire off at the one that already got wounded. Not 11th level yet, so I'll get 2 of these. 28 for 6 and 24 for 9.
After Dragar, Chew.
All right. I'm going to cast Call Lightning.
Roll a d6, 1 or 2 with Stormy out. Nope. Regular day.
All right. And I'm going to center it right here to get both of them.
Okay.
For the first blast.
It's a 5-foot radius, so it only does one of them.
Oh, you're right. Sorry, it's been a minute. I'll get this guy.
Right. Okay. 12 lightning, 17 dex save for half. Here's his dex save or his con save. Takes all 12 lightning. Then the first of the earth creatures goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Moves to there and attacks Jim. 15's a miss, right?
Yeah. Oh, I like that damage. That's
Not
nice.
bad, huh? Then the next guy goes and comes straight forward and attacks Jim. 16's a miss, right?
Yeah.
And then Sepia, your turn.
I was not muted. I'm going to first use Toll the Dead on the wounded one.
He resists.
Then I'm going to whip up a spiritual weapon.
That connects and does 12 force to him.
Do you have a icon for...
I do, yeah. Look for spiritual weapon under spells. And you should be able to drag it out by yourself, I think. Okay, and you can move where you want. And then Malcolm, your turn.
All right. Malcolm is going to. Sorry, I'm looking for my.
Great Sword Pact, right? Is that the one you want?
Yeah, PA.
And then there's a
that's
PA
power
one
attack.
too, yeah.
13 on the
No.
wounded one.
No, that does not get through. Neither does the 6.
Are you sure 6 doesn't?
Now the last of
No,
them
Rick.
goes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And he attacks Jim. That one hit for 34 magic, bludgeoning, and thunder, plus knocking you prone, potentially 14 dex save negates. You are not prone. That round's over. Now, Jim, your turn.
What a dirtbag. Cunning action, disengage. Come to there. And let's try on the wounded one.
Hit.
Let's not risk it. 21 for 28.
Got it.
And second attack. Miss.
After Jim, Dragar.
Alright. I guess I will just continue to. I will go ahead and hex the wounded one. And then blast it. 14.
No.
A 10.
No.
Wow. Alright. I will be concentrating and. Done.
Your turn, Chew. You can get 2 of them now. Left or right?
Yep. I'll get these two so I don't
Okay.
get my ally. Call lightning. It's only 12.
17 dex saves. 1, 2. Got them both. Lightning thunders through the valley. Earth Elemental goes, attacks Malcolm. See if he recharges his Thunderous Smite. It does not, so he multi-attacks twice with his Maul. 23 hits you, Malcolm, for 14. 25 hits you for 15.
Yep.
And then the next Earth Elemental, see if he recharges his Thunderous Smite. Does not, multi-attacks Malcolm. 26 for 12. 24 for 11. Your turn, Sepia. As those things are pounding Malcolm.
All right, so let's start off with the spiritual weapon attack on the wounded one.
14 does not get through.
And try the Toll the Dead again.
Got him for 17 necrotic, which does full. Okay, Malcolm.
20 on the wounded one
That is a hit.
for 26.
26 does not bring him down. 27 hit.
For 14, does that kill him?
14 kills him.
Good deal. Then my bonus attack will be on the guy directly to the north of me.
That does not.
All right.
All right, after Malcolm. Last, the Earth Elementals goes 1, 2, 3, 4. He comes to here and attacks Sepia. See if he recharges his Thunderous Smite. He does not, so he attacks with them all. 24 for 10 and miss. And that runs over. Jim, your turn.
Tom, is there anything around that I can get behind and hide?
Yeah. Make a stealth check. You are hidden.
And attack the wounded one by Sepia.
Okay. That's a hit.
27 for 29.
29. Got it.
26 for 23.
Got it. Dragar.
Alright, I'll move my hex to the wounded one by Sepia. And go. Crit for 22, 3, 25. And 17
No.
or 12. All right.
Chew.
Sorry, I clicked on the wrong thing. Okay, I'm going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, hold on. One, two, three, four. Okay, yeah. I can move around to right there, and I am going to use. Chris, do you have a healer's kit on you?
I believe so. Well,
He does.
Okay. Then 6 plus hit die.
Nice. All right. After Chew, this one on Malcolm. See if he recharges. He does not, but he moves to there and attacks Chew. Multi-attack with a maul. 26 for 12, Chew.
Yep.
And miss.
Okay, and con save. Made it.
Your turn, Sepia.
I will move the spiritual weapon to here and have it make an attack.
Oh, missed.
And then I will toll the dead on my friend.
Got him for 15 necrotic. And then move where you want.
Actually, it should be 13, even though it's lower.
Ah, right. Malcolm, your turn.
all right. This guy that hit Chew is going to get a taste.
Miss. And hit.
There it is.
23. Okay. There, though, I'm going to finish up Sepia with a thunderous snow. Multi-attack with them all.
Hits. Hits.
And that one's over. Jim, your turn.
Hide,
You're good.
and on the injured one, the heavily injured one,
Miss.
I am sharpshooter. I don't know if that meant
No,
18.
yeah, that hit. Plus you're
Okay.
hidden, I forgot.
So 31 points,
Nice. Got it.
and second attack 24 for 23.
Nice. Okay, after Jim, Dragar. Who's off the map.
I'm on the map. I'll move back. On that same one, 24 for 16.
Still standing.
And
Crumbling to
25
dust.
for 18.
Explodes and shrapnel all around Sepia. Chew, your turn.
I'm going to use an action to turn into a polar bear.
All right. After Chew, the Earth Elemental goes, recharges his Thunderous Smite, does. Smashes that polar bear,
Hold on, let me
critting him for 39 points of damage.
Crap. I need to double check what my polar bear's health is.
Good thing you turned into a polar bear.
That's the brown bear. Hit points is 34, so I'll just go right back to Chew.
Is that right?
Brown bear. It's I say polar bear, but I
It
think
is a
the
brown bear, right? Yeah, okay.
Uh,
All right, so you're right back to Chew with some extra damage, and
Yeah,
it is done.
5 points of damage.
Sepia, your turn. And make a big concentration check, too.
Me?
Nope. Chew.
Oh.
As the
What was the
thing.
DC?
39, so
14.
19. Was it 39 damage?
Oh,
Yeah.
you're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Spiritual weapon missed. Toll the dead.
That worked for 7.
Hey, so nice I get to roll the big dice.
It is. Malcolm. Only one of these things is standing. Though there's a pile of rubble all around you. That is a good hit.
32.
28 points damage.
Oh, yeah, no hit.
Boom.
And that does not
Miss.
hit. but you get another one.
Yep, that
hits
hits
for 24. And Jim, your turn. You hide behind some bushes and trees, duck back out and shoot.
16, maybe
16. You're good. Probably can't fail that hide check.
25 for...
That's a hit for 24.
Yeah, and...
That's a crit.
Oh, shit.
25 more. And then Dragar
Move my hex.
moves his hex.
20 for 16
Connects.
and 25 for 10.
Connects. And Chew. What you gonna do now, Chew?
What's Chew gonna do? Yeah. Chew is going to use one of his. Hold on, let me click on this because I need to double check what it does. Yeah, one of the stars for magic missile.
All right. 4
want me
times
to
4
click
is
on it?
16, 22 damage. And destroys it. The missiles pepper it and knock it to the ground. What were you going to say?
Oh, I'm sorry, I misread that. Yep.
Yep, it does every missile. I'm pretty sure
Awesome.
with one charge.
Yeah, it does.
Okay. That thing is obliterated as the force bolts shoot into it, and you guys are left standing amongst the rubble of these creatures. Their armor is destroyed and useless. There's no treasure amongst them that you can see, and just a doorway into the earth ahead of you.
Chew, it looks like I don't have a healer's kit. So
I've got healer's kits. I can take care of you.
are you guys both healer feet? Or just Chew?
I also have healer feet.
Oh, wow. Do we get to reap that benefit twice, Tom, that way?
Nope.
Okay, it's just one. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I've never been at a table that had two healer feet, so could I get a taste? Thank you.
7 plus your hit dice. And then I'm also wounded, so this one's for me. Yay.
Okay, you bandage up. You look around. Those things didn't raise any sort of alarm, so you don't think whatever is beyond that door should know you're here.
Chris, do you want some more healing, like spell healing?
I'm all right for now.
Okay.
Chew, did you cash good berries before we did all this?
No. Do I have good bears? Yeah.
He's not a healing cleric.
I'm not. What level do you want me to cast Goodberry?
Oh, I get...
It's always first leveled, I think, Josh.
Yeah.
It's always only 8 or maybe 10.
Oh, you don't get more if you... Okay,
Nope.
yeah, I'll cast Goodberry. I don't know why I thought that that's the way that Jeremy did it, was like cast it really high and got an insane number of good berries.
Well, the idea is at the end of the day, use every slot you have to cast it, and then you'll have it the next day.
Oh, got it. Seems so 10 good berries. So we'll just do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2 good berries apiece.
Very good.
Did you really discount how many? 1, 2, 3,
I couldn't remember. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't remembering wrong on how many of us there were.
Okay. There's the door ahead of you.
Listen, check for traps.
All right. No sounds, no traps.
Push the door open.
All right. There's a hallway beyond. And it turns the corner, and then it has an intersection that goes north, and it winds around the corner as it continues toward the east. You think you can just see a doorway that direction.
Anything worth note what that is, Tom? Or is that just...
There's a little cot, or maybe it's like a little wooden bench for sitting on, but there's no one on guard here right now.
I'll check it over to see if there's anything
Yeah.
in
look,
it or under it.
look over there. There's nothing there.
Check up
You
the
can hear
hallway.
some sounds though. Let's see here.
Does it sound like mommy and daddy are fighting?
Well, you hear murmured voices speaking in Elvish down the east hall, and you hear faint sounds of swords down the north hall, like sword play. Sounds more like practice sword play than anything, though.
Guys want me to use my Arcane Eye to go check it out?
Okay. Good idea.
Very good idea.
All right, so that's where is it? Arcane Eye. There we go.
All right. So there's around the corner to the east is indeed a door. That's where those muffled Elvish voices must be coming from. Then the place connects to a middle room, which has two sets of doors, one to the north and one to the west. And that's the end of it. Your eye lasts for an hour, so as long as you keep concentrating, as soon as you open one of those doors, you can send it further.
There's no sneaking it under the door.
No.
I'll quietly go up and check that door right there, Tom, to
Okay.
see if I could
So do
make
you,
it ajar or
do, you,
crack.
do you speak Elvish at all?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I think I do.
So you can't hear what they're saying in that room, but you can definitely get up to the door, and you can make a stealth check to see if you can open it, let the eye in, without anyone noticing you.
Oh, no.
16 on the stealth check. Might be okay. You might be okay. Put everyone else where you want to be while he's doing that.
I mean, I can see just fine from where I am.
All right.
You don't have a token for the eye.
You could use the
Just use the
sword.
target.
Yeah, use the sword. Or the target. Either way, yeah. Target might be good. Alright, Jim, so you slowly open that door. It creaks a little bit. You squint. You think maybe no one might have heard it. The eye can sneak on through.
Yep.
Sepia, you immediately see a room full of drow. You see two drow looking over a map table. You see one drow looking quizzically toward the door and points one of the lesser drow to go check it out.
I'm gonna scoot the eye up so I can look down at the map while the guy's walking over to the table.
Oh, nice. Okay. Walking over to the door is where he's walking toward.
Right.
Okay. All right.
And
so
I
Jim,
will
you're
whisper, "Someone's coming."
You're gingerly stepping back. You hear Sepia whisper, "Someone's coming," and that's where we'll roll initiative. The door opens up to reveal a room full of drow,
Holy crap!
and one of them's at the doorway now. And he says, "Who are you?" in Elvish, which you don't understand. And he looks at you, and he looks down the hall, and he raises his crossbow. So roll initiative.
I'm assuming that the ceilings in this place are not 100 feet high.
No, they are 8 feet high.
I miss fighting giants.
The place is dark. The room that they're looking at the map in, you would think would have some light. Let's see here. You see a drow dressed in red robes woven with the black spiderweb pattern standing next, or standing on the far side of the table. There's a drow in chainmail. Let's see here. So there's this drow in chainmail who is the one who commanded the other drow to go check you out. And then there's all the common drow in the room, besides those two. And there is no light in that room. So they're looking at black and white maps. Okay, we got initiative. Let's sort this out. Alright. So this drow steps to here, raises his crossbow, 6, and fires on Jim. Missing Jim, and then backs up to there. And then this elf, 1, 2, 3, does the same. Fires his. Actually, he's going to do Fairy Fire on Jim. 11 dex save Jim to negate.
Oh, good.
Okay.
Failed.
So we'll put a little
That's going to be good.
purple around you for Fairy Fire. And this drow is concentrating. Put a 1 on that purple thing too for me, if you could. Just so we know which of the drow is concentrating on it. So we went 3, 4, 5, 6 to there. And then this drow is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 to there and fire on you, Jim. With advantage. Missing. 5, 6. And then this drow goes there and fires on you, Jim. Critting you for 12 piercing and a 13 con save, or you're poisoned. Ooh, that's a good one to make. And then back to there. Chew, your turn.
Okay, I'm going to move to there. Now, can I see down the hallway to, like, back here?
Let's see here. That's look our snap to corner. You can see to the right there, yeah.
Perfect, okay. I think I'm going to center a fireball right there.
Okay.
So, if you want, I'll get my 20-foot fireball macro.
Boom.
Oh, you got it?
All right, fireball explodes in the room.
Yeah, all right, let me
Whatever
click
was on
the
those
wand.
maps is gone.
But I saw it.
It burned
Briefly.
up. You did briefly. That's very smart of you. You already have inspiration. Okay, so that's going to get everyone but those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys. Give me some damage.
27 fire.
27. All right, these guys. 27. Half of 27 is 13. Dead. 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 And this guy gets a save, which he makes, so he took 13. Alright, Shu. Sepia, your turn. Sepia, the map that you saw on the table looked to be a map of probably the elven village you guys first came into. It had notes in Elvish around it, with arrows pointing toward like assault locations in the village. And make a investigation check. We'll see if you spotted anything else besides that.
Will you let me spend one of my channel divinities to get spend that to get expertise in it, get trained in it?
Is that an action to do or free?
I don't remember. Hold on. It's channel divinity knowledge. It is.
Should be an action, but you had like a round before this all erupted, so yeah. And so you're proficient with what? Investigation?
Yeah.
Okay, so make an investigation check, which is intelligence. So that's a 19. Okay. It looked like the final assault. It looks like it was preparing a final assault on the village in 10 days.
So, I think there might be a mistake there, because the 3 is supposed to be my proficiency bonus.
Okay.
But according to my proficiency bonus is 4, according to D&D Beyond.
Yeah, good catch. Here, I'll fix it for you. You are 9th
So it's
level,
a
right?
20. I am 9th level. It's an even.
And all your spells should be 1 DC higher too, right? Should be 5
Yeah,
plus 4
I
should be
suppose.
9. There we go. Should be good now. And
Okay,
also,
so
Arcana and Religion, should those be plus 6 or plus 8? Should those be 2 times your
Arcana
bonus?
is plus 9. Religion is plus 5.
Okay.
Yeah, he didn't have expertise.
Well, I think Knowledge Clerics might have something like expertise.
I have expertise in history and Arcana, not religion.
Ah, History and Arcana. Okay, so that's all messed up.
Those are both 9s.
Yeah, that's all screwed up.
Tom, I just took your inspiration away.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to take this fairy fire off.
Nice try. Okay, Sepia. So your turn.
Okay, so I will Move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to here. And I liked the way that fireball worked so well. I'm going to point my Wand of Wonder.
All right. It'll be the third square in the room in the top wall from that position.
Because what could possibly go wrong? Where's my button? There it is. What do we get?
98.
Uh-oh.
Petrify. Oh, shoot. A creature, or you, if you didn't target a creature, is restrained. 15 con save negates. Go to make your con save there, Sepia. Oh, you're good. All right.
Oops.
You could have been instantly petrified. Oh my god. Okay. Well, nothing to see here.
Bonus action. I'm not going to do anything.
Okay, Jim, your turn.
So I will hide from the, so I can go down one and hide from everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Well, maybe. Go up to there, attack the one that's got me fairy fired.
One that's got you fairy fired. Did he live? Oh yeah, he lived. Okay. Fire away.
16 for 22.
16 connects. 22 drops him. You are no longer fairy fired.
And on, does that one kind of look castery?
Oh yeah, he's wearing red robes with a black spider web pattern. He does look castery.
And he hasn't gone yet, so
He
I've
has
got
not gone.
advantage. So next attack on him. Oh, there we go. 19, 38, 41 points of damage.
41. Wow. Nice hit.
And we're not seeing a health bar on him. I'm going to action surge. Let's just do a regular attack on him. 22 for 12.
22 dropped him.
The last one on the captain. Hadn't gone yet. 23 for 22.
22. Got it.
Go to there and done.
All right, captain's turn. He'll come. He's going to come to here and shoot his crossbow at you, Jim.
Unless I've got cover, it hits.
You don't have cover, so 10 piercing and a 13 con save or become poisoned. You should all check your bonuses on your proficiency bonuses. If I missed John's, I might have missed all of yours.
Oh, a 9, so I fail, but I don't fail by 5 or more.
All right, so you're poisoned. So put like the little beaker
crossbow.
icon, the beaker
okay.
icon. See, after he does that, he backs up to there.
I'm back. Sorry about that.
He uses battle command. Ally you see that sees hear you. Target user reaction to make one melee attack, dodge, or hide. Okay, so he can't do that. So he will instead. Goes to there. Okay, then Malcolm, your turn.
I'm gonna hold my action and shoot an Eldritch Blast at the first guy that comes into that hallway.
Okay.
Bad guy.
Boom. 3, 4, 5, 6. Shoot away. It's a hit for 9. One more ray, right? 12's a miss, and then this guy dodges. And then this guy goes. He's going to dodge first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to there. And then Dragar, your turn.
Move my hex to the wounded one. And he's dodging, but we'll try. 19? 12?
Hit. Dropped him.
Alright, and then on the other guy at the door there, miss.
And
Done.
that runs over. Drow in the room goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to there. And he will... Actually, there. He'll do a fairy fire, which will get Jim, Malcolm, and Chew. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the DC on his fairy fire is 11. So Jim's good, Chew's fairy fired, Malcolm's fairy fired. And these are going to be 1 on the fairy fires. And then he's concentrating. Okay. And then, let's see, the other drow's blue. Okay, Chew, your turn.
Can I moonbeam there? Is it possible to do it there to get both of them?
You bet.
Okay. So I'm going to do a moonbeam right there. And boom.
Starting her. Okay. Chew's done. Sepia.
And then I'm going to move. 1, 2.
Your turn, John.
Has that guy not actually taken damage? The one in the moonbeam there?
Correct, yeah. Neither one of them have.
Okie doke.
The one to the southeast.
Yeah, but I can't see him. I will target the one in the middle with my Wand of Wonder and try it again.
Nice. Nice.
And it rolled a 94 this time.
Boom, shimmering. Centered on you, 30-foot radius, shimmering light blinds you and creatures in the area. 15 con save negate, everyone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and one of the drow. Oh no, it won't be that drow. He'll be out of it.
Oops.
So if you're
I hate
blind,
that wand.
put the bleeding eye on your guy.
And I'm going to stumble back.
I think I'm going to start keeping a tally.
Sepia needs a bleeding eye.
On it.
Jim needs a bleeding eye. And that's it. Sepia and Jim.
Has
All right.
that wand ever been useful?
Yes, it has.
We're going to prove
When he
that.
rolled
I'm
for it.
keeping a
Sepia's
tally.
done. Jim, you're blind. You're poisoned.
Go to there, hide. 15. And I'll go to there and take a shot at the concentrating guy.
All right.
Moving up. 16 for 14.
16 for 14. Dropped him. So Malcolm and Chew, take those purple things off your guys. Jim's done.
And no, I've got another tap.
Oh, fire away.
And I'll do it on the last minion. 23 for, in case, no, I'm not hidden, so 11. 23 for 11.
Got it. All right, Malcolm, your turn.
$16 hit.
16 does hit and drops him. Anything else, Malcolm?
I can't see the other guy, can I?
Correct. Give me some damage there, Chew.
Do I get another save on that poison, Tom?
Not on the poison, but on the blind you do. 15
14.
con on the blind.
Yeah.
14 radiant, 17 con save, halves it. He got not a 17 con save, so he took the full 14 radiant. Okay, and did I skip him? I skipped him due to Malcolm. Okay, 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. He comes to here, and he will shoot his hand crossbow at you, Malcolm. Missing, and the drow are gone. Dragar, your turn.
Alright, I will move my hex to him. 1, 2, 3. Go. 11 will miss, and I'm sure 14 will miss.
Yep.
Done.
After Dragar, that drow's out. Chew, your turn.
I'm going to use my action to move the. Oh, I can't control the spell thing, but I'm going to move it to where it's on him.
Oh, got it. You can move it how far? 1, 2, 3,
60 feet.
4. Okay, you want
Right
it
there.
Okay.
Yep.
After Chew, and you can move where you want Chew. After your turn, is moving that even take an action?
According to my notes, it did.
Action move 60, yeah. All right. After Chew, Sepia.
Yes.
Sorry, still blind, right? I'm going to move 2, 3, 4 to here, and I'm going to brush Malcolm with my pimp hand on the way by, and I will do a 3rd level cure wounds.
Nice.
So
18. Okay, after Sepia, Jim, your turn. Oh, and you get a save against Sepia to not be blind. DC 15 con.
2, 3.
I'm going to blow my inspiration on that. Ugh.
I'm gonna say I'm hidden, so I'll shoot normal and miss, and second attack with disadvantage an 18.
Actually, the 16 hit.
Oh, it did?
Mhm.
Okay. Then I would have done my sneak attack on that since he's wearing armor. So 13 points of damage. And then an 18 for 9 points.
Got it. All done, Jim?
Yeah, still blind.
All right, Captain Stern. He will lay in... Oh, no, he's going to take some damage first. Con save.
That's you, Chew. That's Chew.
3.
Chew.
Sorry, I was being shot with guns. Moonbeam right there, boom. 12 radiant.
He made a save, so he took 6. And he's going to let you have it, Chew. He's going to multi-attack you, 2 scimitars and 1 whip. So here comes the scimitar, Chew. 26 to hit for 22 damage, piercing and poison. Concentration check, DC 11. So that goes down. And then he'll let you have it again, Chew. With the scimitar, 26 for 17 damage. And then
Okay, and do I need to do saves for poison?
No. And then he'll hit
Okay.
you with his whip. 17 is also a hit. For 6
Yep.
slashing. And that's it. Okay, captain's done. Malcolm, your turn. $20 connects for 23 points
20
of
hits for 23.
damage. 7 misses.
Oh, that's a miss.
Dragar, your turn.
It's there. 28 for 18.
Got it.
And 26 for 18.
Wow. Got it. Okay, after Dragar, that runs over to you. Your turn.
All right. This guy sucks. I am going to use my action to turn into a polar bear.
Okay. Choose then Sepia.
I don't feel like I've got much good to do. All the Dead requires that I see him, right? I'm gonna click it to see.
Yes.
Ooh, I'm doing anti-magic. That's awesome.
I'm gonna move my Arcane Eye. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to there. I'm clicking that to see how far I can move it. Yeah. So now I can see him through my Arcane Eye, and then I'm going to Toll the Dead on him.
Unless Toll the Dead's a bonus, you won't be able to do that. It's an action to move the eye.
Ah, crap.
Then save versus being blind.
Okay,
Ooh,
not
nice.
blind.
Okay, after Sepia, Jim.
Cunning action, disengage, and attack with disadvantage. Miss. 17 for 14.
14. Okay, after Jim, the captain's turn. Okay, so is that bear... Okay, 34 is yours, the bear hit points. Okay, so the captain's going to go ahead and do multi-attack. Scimitar on the bear. Critting for 37 points of damage.
Down goes the bear.
You suck.
You can be
That's twice that you critted his creature.
You can be in any one of those 4 squares. And I think the captain gets inspiration for that. All right. After he does that to you, he'll turn on Malcolm. Scimitar on Malcolm. 25 Malcolm for 23.
Yep.
And then he'll turn the whip back on Chew. Critting you, Chew, for 6. And your turn, Malcolm.
$24 for 12.
Got it. Miss.
Oh, look at that. And I didn't even power attack.
Okay, move where you want, Malcolm, and then Dragar, your turn.
All right.
Miss.
Ooh, miss.
Hit.
And 19 for 11.
11. Okay, after Dragar, Chew.
I am going to... Fucking asshole. I'm going to cast Thorn Whip on him. Maybe I'll do Produce. I'm going to do Poison Spray. I changed my mind.
Okay. 17 con save. Got him for 10 poison. And Sepia.
I will I'm going to use a bonus action to cast a 4th level mass healing word.
Ooh, nice.
So it's 4th level, so it's 10 hit points to everyone.
Sorry, miss that. How many points?
10.
Yeah.
Nice.
And that's my bonus. I will Toll the Dead on him with my action. Blow it.
Ooh, 20 damage. He drops to his knees, puts his hands over his ears. You see blood trickling out between his fingers, and then he falls dead to the ground.
Your books are overdue.
We'll now. I'm assuming because the swordplay, they probably didn't hear what was going on out here. So let's drag all the corpses into that room and shut the door behind it.
You still hear the swordplay going on, so that's a good sign. You
Okay.
drag the corpses into the room, and you can check that room out.
I'm going to healer's kit myself.
Yeah, let's get
Make
everybody patched up.
Make sure you've only done that one time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I haven't done it at all yet.
In the room.
Send the arcane eye over to the table with the sword on it.
All right, in this room. There's the circular table in the center of the room, set with a map, which is all burned up. In fact, it's still smoldering. And, you know, if anything gives away your position here, Jim, you're pretty sure it's going to be the smell of burning table and papers. And there's not much you can do about that, so you probably don't have a whole lot of time before someone comes to investigate. But you can look around the room quickly. You can down some healing potions quickly and do some.
While they're patching themselves up, I want to take out pen and ink and try and recreate as much as I can remember from what I saw through the arcane eye.
Okay. Quick search of this room. You find. Let's see here. There's nothing in the room of value. The drow leader has a single key. And you know the door to this room has a key hole. It wasn't locked when you got here, though, but it looks like it could be locked. And the 2 doors in this room are both locked. In fact, the leader actually had 2 keys.
Check the 2. I'm assuming that are going to be closets. And
So one of that leader's keys works on the door to the north. The door to the west, neither key fits it.
pick it.
Okay, go ahead and try and pick it.
Tom, I should be double proficient in thieves' tools, also stealth and thieves' tools.
Okay.
No, I'm not. I am not.
Okay.
I'm stealth and
Yes, I did, because she kept coming out and she go back in
22.
until I had to drag her in there.
Evidence, Josh. Evidence. Let's see here. Yeah, you're able to pick it. So you want to open either one?
yeah,
Which
both
one?
of them.
Okay,
Do the west one first that I picked.
the one to the west. It has a single little room, and there's a bedroll at its center, a small wooden box at the back of the room.
Check it out.
Okay, the
traps,
chest.
all
It's made
that
out
good
of
stuff.
wood, and it has a lock in it, which your key doesn't appear to look like it'd fit.
Neither one of them.
Nope.
Okay, I'll try to pick it.
Okay, make a. What's passive perception is what?
19.
19. I think that's good enough. Chapter 5. All right.
I'm going to use the Arcane Eye to keep an eye on Jim.
All right. So yeah, you missed it actually with a 19. So when you go to pick it, you trigger a poison needle trap.
Good.
Extends 3 inches straight out from the lock. You take 1 piercing damage and 11 poison damage, and you need to make a 15 con save.
I'll use my inspiration.
Okay. Good deal. No more than that. You just took 11 poison, or 11 poison, 1 piercing. Nothing more debilitating than that.
I will come in and touch him with a lesser restoration to get rid of the other poison.
Oh, good. Okay, so you're no longer poisoned, Jim.
Thank you.
And inside the chest is a letter written in Elvish. There's also 2 bloodstones with 50 gold pieces each in there.
Does he open
Yeah,
the letter
pass
while
the-
I'm looking over
Yeah,
his
I
shoulder?
passed the letter to someone that can,
I can
the
read
knowledgeable
English.
one, Mr.
Yeah,
Reading
yeah.
Rainbow.
Give me that.
It's
I
written in
can fly,
Elvish,
oh, so high.
written by someone who
Right.
signed it Uvela, which you're pretty sure is just a proper name. And
Uvula.
or that, and it's written to someone who appears to be her lover, named Karo Mazwa. And let's see here. The contents of the letter reveal to Karo that he is next in line to be the house captain of House Twill after Renix.
So we probably think that was the captain and not the caster. Then, maybe.
In the letter, Uvela promises to find a way to kill her brother without raising suspicion so Karo can climb the ranks. So Uvela is going to kill her brother, Rennick.
We need to check the underpants of these drow to see which one was
Or
Karo.
Rennick's.
The door to the north.
Door to the north. The key works on that one, so you don't have to pick it. And inside the door to the north is a neatly rolled up bedroll and a tidy backpack on the floor against the wall are the only 2 things inside that room.
Check them out.
The backpack contains rations, silk rope, water skin, common clothes, and behind it is a purse with 200 gold coins.
Nice. All right, so I asked the guys, we ready to continue on? I'm going to take that as a yes.
Yeah.
And
I will.
I'm going to
send
go up
my-
around here, Tom, because since that kind of looks odd, and check it out. This little alcove.
Okay.
I'll bonk my Arcane Eye into the wall in a lot of different spots just to see if it passes through.
Oh, smart.
Bonk.
Yeah.
Bonk. Bonk. Bonk.
All right.
Bonk.
I was just recording some stuff here. Okay. So you guys check out that little niche there. There's no secret doors leading you to the central area, which is mostly cleared out. You can hear the sound of swordplay to the north through the doors to the north, and the doors to the west are deathly silent.
Let's do the one to the west, and maybe the swordplay will drown out anything that goes on here.
You can try and sneak the eye through
Yes.
the door again? Okay. Beyond the doorway is a hall with 6 doors. 3 to the north, or 7 doors. 3 to the south and 1 to the west. And 2 pillars supporting
all-
the ceiling.
John, bring your eye back here, and then let's do the door to the north. We'll shut that door, Tom.
The door to the north, make a stealth check there, Jim. Add time you make it. The eye can sneak on through and check out this whole big, huge area. And the multitude of drow within.
Oh my god! Nice.
So there are drow in that room, just doing all sorts of
Holy
mercenary
schmoles.
things. There's practice dummies. There's round tables, bedrolls scattered along the edges, a stack of crates full of provisions, and they're practicing swordplay. They're eating food at the tables, and they're just chatting in general.
It's 25 of them. They all look like grunts as I zip around.
Yeah.
They all look like the grunts. Is that correct, Tom? Any
Who's got Meteor
meters?
Storm?
They do.
I'll take the 12 in the front. Somebody else take the 12 in the back.
Wand of fireballs.
I think that seems like an excellent idea. I'm going to position my eye by this door up here.
This
Tom.
seems like a good place for a Wand of Wonder.
I agree.
Disagree vehemently.
Tom, if we're going to do this, guys, I'd like to do a try to surprise round, Tom.
Mm-hmm. So, what you're going to want to do is everyone who's a spellcaster or anything like that, stay back at least 20 feet from the doors. Anyone who gets within 20 feet of the doors needs to make one more stealth check. Where are you going to go, Malcolm?
Right where I'm at.
All right, make a stealth check, Jim. Boom, you kick the doors in and you get a surprise round. Roll initiative, everyone.
Good thing.
With advantage, I
All right, Sepia, you are first.
I am going to. The doors are open.
The doors are open.
I mean,
I don't
rolled
see
a
how
one
you
and-
cannot do it.
I know. All right, I'm going to target. I'm going to move the target onto the one I'm going to target.
Okay.
That guy right there.
All right.
Way the heck back there.
You're learning. Always have a target. Otherwise, it's you.
$51. That seems like a good choice.
Enlarge.
Enlarge.
Yeah.
Awesome.
choice.
wand to party 0.
It might be 3. It might be 1, 3, party 0.
Yeah.
So now there's a
almost
leader.
got petrified.
Now there's a leader in there. Okay, the move where you want. Sepia, Drow Surprise. Dragar, your turn.
All right. Good. The door's open. Let's grab a firewall template. So I can just we'll do that. So I can just grab the big guy there.
Okay, roll some damage.
Go.
Nice. They're gone. Unless they're different drow.
You doing anything extra, or 37 is it?
I'll leave it at 37.
Boom, 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 boom. They die in screaming, flaming agony. The practice dummies are set aflame. The
That one there,
supplies
too,
are
Tom.
set aflame. And
Then
Jim,
I'm gonna kind of move out of sight.
your turn, Jim.
The closest we'll do this one. I'll step out. Actually, I'll step to there and do that one. I don't need to. 23. Shit. For 11.
On which one? That one. Okay. Still alive.
Damn it. The one behind it. 27 for 25.
Dropped him.
And
then Malcolm.
The wounded one. $22 for 9.
The wounded one dropped him.
And then the one straight down from me in the back with the blue dot on him.
Okay.
17 for 5.
5. Got it. And then Shu.
All right. Just do that right there. One
Nice.
charge.
Get all of them. You're looking for 26 damage. All right.
I'm gonna keep looking.
17 dex saves. 1, 2, 3. Dead, dead. 1, 2, 3. Dead, dead. And then 1, 2. Dead. Half 20 is 10. After Chew, Sepia. And let him have it, John.
3, 4, 5, 6. I'm just going to move into there. I'm going to toll the dead, the one off to my right.
You got him.
So he
Drop him.
takes 12, yeah. And then I will spiritual weapon and put it next to the. Can I? Yeah, I'm gonna put it. I'm gonna move the target in place right now. I'm gonna put it here and attack that guy.
Okay.
And so the attack was a 21. And
Dropped it.
So it. Yeah. And that will be it.
After Sepia. All right. One drow in the back. He will go 1, 2. Shoots his hand crossbow at Sepia. Missing. 3, 4, 5, 6. Runs for cover to there. And Dragar, your turn.
Arcane Eye was actually still there. I'm getting my spiritual.
Dragar, your turn.
Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm guessing I can shoot at that guy around the corner with cover.
Uh-huh.
Sure. 24
Dropped him.
and 6 puts me in the corner. Done.
After Dragar. Jim.
cunning action dash. 50, 60. No, I can't see that one on the left, so I will shoot the one on the right.
He's also behind those crates, so you can't see him.
And I'm correct. I still have advantage on that one because I go before him.
But you
And
still
the last
can't,
round.
you can't see him, though.
Oh, I can't see.
Right. Neither one of them.
What if I went to there? Same move.
Let's see. 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, you can see him there.
Okay. 30 for 14.
14 dropped him. After
And
Jim, those drow are all gone. Malcolm, your turn. Think how hard that room would have been without
Double
fireballs.
move to that.
Double move and sepia.
I'm gonna move one. Hold on. One, two, three. This only moves 20 feet, right?
Correct.
So that's dumb. Never mind. That's why. That's not my character. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Tom, you skipped me, but I'm just going to double move.
Okay. I wouldn't say I skipped you.
6.
You accomplished the same thing.
I know.
Corner.
You mean killed half of the drow? In my first turn?
So I can see him, right, Tom?
Correct.
All right. Then I need a spell to try and drop his ass. And Toll the Dead is probably a crappy choice. Let's try a 3rd level Guiding Bolt. Since I'm out of 2s. Guiding Bolt.
That's going to be enough if it hits.
That just misses.
Well,
After sepia, the drow goes, okay, he's going to go ahead and go to there, open that door. You can see a huge spider statue in the room beyond with flames burning it as if it's a brazier. So that's 1, 2. Then he ducks around the corner. 3, 4, 5. Oops, that's your eye moving. Huh. All right, he ducks around the corner.
can my eye
Where
see
was your
him?
eye? Where, was it there?
It was
actually?
there. That was
okay.
Yeah.
Your eye sees him go to the wall in the south part of the room, and you can see the rest of the room with your eye. And open a secret door there, and go through it. And he doesn't have enough actions or movement left to close it behind him. So he's standing there in a secret doorway opening.
When it's a secret door, guys, keep moving.
Drow's done. Dragar, your turn.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can't really do anything, so I'll just double move.
And Jim, your turn. Oh, yeah, go ahead, Jim.
Hide. And 10, 20, 30, go to...
Okay, stop back where you can see into the room, 1 square back, and I'll describe the room to you.
Okay. Hey, Tom, I would have gone up there anyway, but I wouldn't have hidden. And not because I'm trying to hide from something in there. I thought I had enough movement where I could see him.
Well, you wouldn't have known that beforehand. So
No. What I'm saying, I would. Oh, because
you
the
wouldn't have
eye.
known,
Okay,
yeah.
never mind.
You're not
Right.
looking through the eye.
Okay.
Okay, so
No
you
problem.
see the burning. Well, first you can smell the burning scent of holy incense permeating the chamber, wafting out from the open doorway. The brazier shaped like a bloated spider in the northwest corner. Firelight dancing around a stone altar set with a small statue of a beautiful drow woman standing on a pile of severed elf heads. Red script is carved into the altar's obsidian front in Elvish. CB, you can read it. It says this. All right. What else do you want to do, Jim?
Go to there, and I'm assuming I can't see the guy there.
Uh-huh.
I will. Well, I'll double move. 10, 20, and get right next to him.
All right. Malcolm, your turn.
I can see him from there, can't I?
Yes.
20 for
Nice.
12.
20 for 12. Still standing, but that hit him. And that
Boom.
drops him to the ground.
Great job, Malcolm.
Out of combat.
X.
I want to immediately offer fealty to the Spider Queen.
Okay. How do you do that?
I'm going to step forward. Can I grab one of the drow who is dying but not dead?
How about we sacrifice Josh?
Yeah, you can put a dying drow in front of the
Put that
wherever you
dirty
want.
diaper from Josh's kid on
Put
there.
one in front of her and cut him open, like finish him
Okay.
in front of the drow.
Okay. Nothing
And I
happens.
say, this death is for you.
Carefully search the spider and the statue.
Okay. There are no secret compartments or anything of value on them. A quick look through the room behind, smoldering as it is, reveals no treasure in there either.
Let's go down the secret door.
All right.
I want to.
Oh, there is a. You see it at the end of that hallway too. It goes to there.
Check for secret doors.
Okay.
And
Everyone, put you guys where you want to be when Jim steps through that opening. You, of course, were searching for traps at the opening too. There was
Yes.
none there.
Guess I wanted to have a 20 passive perception.
Everyone good?
Yeah.
20 is a good round number for passive perception. All right, jumping out of the altar are two demonic centaur-like demons. Look like that. And immediately they attack you.
This should be good.
Everyone roll initiative, please. Okay, Malcolm, you see him, you get to react first.
$19 for 24.
We doing great sword on the one right beside you there. 19 is
The
a
one,
hit.
yeah, right. Yeah.
That is not.
It was a great miss.
Yeah. Okay, after
time.
Malcolm. Sepia.
Yeah, I do not like to be here. So I'm going to disengage and move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bonus action to move this up to here. And that's it.
After Sepia, Chew.
Best thing about that, he didn't have enough actions to use that wand.
I am going to use 4 charges for my wand, my staff of insects, and summon a giant scorpion right there.
Ooh, nice. Okay.
Do you have one of those?
Oh, sure. Let me get it out. Giant scorpion appears.
And then, can he attack on the round I summon him?
At the end of your turn, yeah. Let's go ahead
Okay,
and finish
so
your turn.
I'm going to move down to here, and then I'm going to have him attack the whatever it is. And we can't see health bars, if that makes a difference.
That's good.
Okay.
That's the way I like it.
Attack that guy there.
Anything else for you?
No. I cannot.
I know. I'll do it.
Okay. That's
I'm
fine.
just fixing these guys. Okay, so attacking the one in the south, the scorpion does multi-attacking with 2 claws and a stinger. First claw connects with the demon, doing 10 bludgeoning, and grapples the demon. Escape 1. one. Okay, then he attacks again with another claw. Not restrained while grappled, so it's a regular attack. 17 hit again for 4 more bludgeoning. And then tries to sting the creature. 17 hit for 10 piercing and 24 poison. Unfortunately, the demon's immune to poison, as demons often are.
That's fine.
Alright, after Chew comes the demon here. Backed into a corner. What he's going to do is use a lightning lance. This is going to hit Dragar and Sepia. As the lightning lances out 60 feet away from him toward Dragar and Sepia through the archway, thunder crashing through the halls, doing 23 lightning damage to you two. 15 dex save halves it.
Totally gonna ace this.
So,
Oh, so close.
DC 11 concentration checks. If you're concentrating, you are CP on the eye, right?
Yeah.
Yep, I'm good.
Okay, so put that concentration mark on your guy, CP. That guy's done. Lance is spent. And next goes Dragar.
That was 23 points of damage. A second, I forgot. I had a whole buttload of temps. Minus 20. And minus 3. Alright. Oh, I do have that. Sure, I'll try to shock and grasp this guy. Oh, that probably did not go over so
No, it did
well.
not.
Well, I guess I'm gonna stay right there.
All right. The other Armonite, Armonite goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and lightning lances south on the Scorpion, Dragar, and Jim. 33 lightning damage to all you guys. 15 dex save halves it.
Oh, yeah.
With the aura, does that make it?
There's no aura.
What?
Concentration check, Dragar.
Yeah.
Only a 10 this time, right?
Yep.
Made it. Okay, those two are done. That guy spent his lightning lance. And Jim, your turn.
Well, I can't hide from the dirtbags, so I'll just attack the one closest. 16 to hit.
Yeah.
For 27.
Got it.
18 for 20.
Yep. Okay, after Jim, Malcolm.
All right. Look at that. Didn't even power attack and rolled that.
That hit.
20 for 9.
Yep. Okay, after Malcolm, Sepia.
One, 2, 3, 4. Move that to there. Toll the dead on the damaged one.
Got him.
17.
Still standing, though.
And that leaves me with a move, which I will use to step slightly back.
Chew, your turn.
I'm gonna go up here. I'm gonna produce flame on the one that's looks like he's almost dead.
Miss.
And then my scorpion's going to attack that one until he's dead, and then the other one.
Savagely claws that one. Misses with the claw on that one. Stings that one for 4. And then Dragar.
Right. I will move my hex to that last thingy. Let's see. 1, 2, 6. I will move out here and then blast it. 13, 24 for 19.
19, got it. Okay, and then its turn. See if it recharges its lightning lance. It does not. So it's going to rip apart this scorpion. Actually, I can see you. Scorpion hits, he'll grapple him, he knows that. So he'll multi-attack the scorpion hose attack. 20 for 17. And then claw attack. Oops. Hooves, claws. Crits for 11, destroying it.
That is theoretical healing.
And then moves to here. This will be more theoretical healing. For everyone but you. Actually, he'll stop there and do it with his tail. Actually, where was he? He was there?
Yeah. He's just one space too far away.
2, 3, 4, 5. Hits you with his tail, Chew. 20 for 23.
Ouch. Dick.
And that's it. Jim, your turn.
Now I think I can go to right there and hide.
No.
Oh, it's his top left.
Mm-hmm. One more makes you hidden.
Okay, do that.
Yep.
Go to there and 26 for 27
Got it.
and 25 for 19.
Got it. Malcolm.
$16 for 22.
That's a hit. Just power attack all the
17
time.
for 23. Yeah.
Cutting huge gashes through the thing. Malcolm's done. Sepia.
Gash is his middle name. Malcolm Gash X.
That's right. You can see it because it's etched in Jim's head.
Your turn, Sepia.
All right. Well, hell. Spiritual weapon. Toll the dead.
You might have to finish him with that wand. 17 wisdom save.
21 will finish.
Got him. That did him.
Good night, sweet prince.
Down he goes. Okay. Whew. So do you want to risk going through that room again? Or you want to double back?
Oh, I'm not real bright. I'll keep going.
All right. There's a...
Before you do that, do you want to do some healing? I could do a mass cure wounds. Get everybody.
Sure.
Yeah.
There we go.
Sounds good to me.
Okay, 16 for everyone.
Very good.
Second in.
Now I'm going to do another heal pot. Walking forward.
We'll check that. Is that a door, Tom, or is it a wall?
It's a wall, but you find a secret door in it, no problem. And
The
beyond,
rest of us can
is
go
a-
around the other way. I
Well-
can watch him with my arcane eye, and we can all circle around and go meet him at the other side of that door. So we don't have to go through
Yeah.
and risk the temple again.
Okay.
Okay.
My,
You
spiritual
come to the
weapons.
back side of a crypt. And the one the secret door opens up into, not surprisingly, is empty.
+4 charisma to everyone, guys. We picked the correct one.
All right, so there's 1, 2,
Oh, crap.
6 other doors.
Can I change to a bird so I get my charisma bonus?
Which door you want to open
Get that.
next?
Let's do this one. This is going to get good for us, guys.
That
Confident.
room is also empty.
I go in there and say Shibboleth.
Doesn't work.
Go to there.
That room... There's an elf in there, an elf captive. A female wood elf, it looks like. She's
it,
slouched against the far wall, head down, looks up at you fearfully. You can see scars, well, open wounds actually on her.
And then I cover her pants up. Ask her if she's okay.
She points. She stands up, shakily moves to the opening and points to the door on the far west end. And she says, she's in there.
We tell her it's safe to get out. If there's anything else she can tell us about
I ask
the
who
place.
she is.
I'll give her a healing potion.
Shirella.
I'm Alima.
Yeah, it's close.
Alima. And Malcolm, you can have inspiration for giving her a healing potion. Thank you so much. She says she drinks it down as if she hasn't had much to drink in a long time. I come from
Down under.
falling, dripping leaves. The Elven village. Yeah, dripping leaves.
Is that the one we came from, Tom?
Yeah.
We tell her to warn
dripping something else.
dripping wound. We tell her about the plans
Okay.
for it, so she can start prepping the village for the assault that happens in 10 days.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll give her the copy I made.
Okay. She takes it. Thank you very much. I hope you make it back. And she hightails it out of there. Not wanting to be around.
Next door.
Next door is, let's see what's in that one. A, B, C, D, E. Empty. Next door is, inside is a skeleton that a swarm of spiders crawls all over. And you see a purse in its rib cage. Spiders crawling all over it too.
Anybody with
Now
mage
that I
hand?
remember that I am immune
Oh,
to
mage
poison,
hand it
which is
out of
why
there.
I'm sure Tom did not have me make those concentration checks earlier, because I'm an idiot. But now that I remember I'm immune to poison, I'll go in there and search it.
You're immune to poison? Who let you have that?
Nature's ward.
That's crazy. Okay.
Hey, don't worry, it's in my player's handbook too.
All right, so the spiders swarm all over Chew. I think they do poison damage. No, they do piercing damage. Okay, roll initiative, everyone.
Ah, shit.
Missing one. One initiative missing. There we go. They go first. They attack Chew. 23 Chew for 2 piercing.
I like the first roll better.
Your turn, Chew. It only does 2 damage because you're immune to poison.
Well, that's something.
Yeah.
Keep telling
okay.
himself that.
Let me see if I can. Oh nope. Staff of Swarming Insects does not let me control insects. Bullshit.
For Chris, it does.
You need to write that stuff
Mine
in.
does.
I know, right? I'm going to.
All right, we're gonna skip
Thunder
you if you get it
Wave.
out. All right,
No, I'm sorry.
Go for
Thunder
it.
Wave.
do it.
What? No.
7. Boom! Thunder echoes through the hall.
Yeah, what could possibly go wrong?
Play up, guys. Play up.
17
Sneaking around
con
crap
save.
is. I am a man of
Playing up
action.
and playing dumb are not
Minus
the same
7.
thing.
Says
Said-
the guy who casts his
Yeah.
wand of wonder every time.
Oh, Chew, anything else, Chew?
Yeah, I'm going to provoke and back up.
All right.
So those spiders are bullshit.
Chew's done. Jim, your turn.
Well,
I don't like Arctic spiders.
guys, oh, fuck it. I'm going to kick the doors open and try to surprise whatever's in there.
Yes.
Nice. All right. Let's see here. Let me roll initiative and see how many of them have ready attacks.
Winning at D&D.
Oh, that room is ripe for a wand of wonder.
I take it I didn't surprise him.
No, he didn't surprise no one after the thunderbolt went off.
Thunder wave, and that only happened what 1 second
Less
ago.
than 6 seconds ago.
Yeah.
Let's see here. These guys get 2.
So I mean, they're still zipping up from the circle jerk.
These guys get 7. And let's see what she gets.
Oh, I don't.
24.
We weren't supposed to roll initiative again, were we?
No, you're not. Nope. She would have been readied. Actually, let's see here. She's there. Let's try there. Okay. So you kick the door in. She then goes, and then you'll go. You'll get your full turn after she goes.
She's even faster than my 18.
Yeah, she got a 24.05.
Oh, good. This is gonna be good.
Let's see. All right, so in the room you see a steel coffin lying in the center of the large prison cell. Atop it is a drow woman with close shaved hair. She looks down at you with red eyes, her hands on her swords. What have we here? She whispers, and she gets the jump on you even as you're kicking that door in. And let's see, what do you guys got for light sources in your party? Jim.
My dagger at my belt has Rezier, which is, I think, 10 foot right and 10 foot dim.
Dagger. Dim light and 10 feet. What else you guys got?
Okay.
Well, I've got Devil's Sight. So
You're
I can
good.
see-
Chew.
Dragar's got Devil's Sight. Bunch of cheap bastards that we are.
CP's got lights. You probably have a light if you don't have anything else going, right?
I have the Arcane Eye going.
It's pretty hard to operate with an Arcane Eye. Because you have to like use your action to move it, so you can't like look all around while you're fighting. So you need light of your own. So you have a light spell going?
That would mean that I wouldn't have the Arcane Eye. I'll have the torch going.
No, you can have a light going. Light doesn't take concentration.
Oh, all right. Then yes, I will have a light going.
Okay, so that's your light source in the party. Light on sepia, which is bright within 20 feet of sepia. Okay. So
What could possibly go wrong?
1, 2, 3. So Jim's in the dim light. She can shadow step as a bonus. She can multi-attack. Oh yeah, okay. So she's going to shadow step, teleporting to dim dark at advantage on her first melee attack before the end of your turn. So she goes to, well, right in front of Jim. Then she shadow sword attacks you, Jim. 18 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, so she does 30 points of piercing, necrotic, and poison to you. And she fills an area adjacent to you with darkness. Dun, 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 dun. And forgive me because I don't have a darkness template, so I'm going to use a fire template for darkness. So that adjacent to Jim is darkness, and then she attacks Jim again with her shadow sword, missing him the second time.
Woo.
And that was bonus. Shadow sword twice, and she's done. Okay, and that was her turn on 25, and then Jim goes. Go ahead, Jim.
Now I've used 2 steps of movement. Is that correct? Is that how
Yeah.
I do that?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to go into the darkness and move it accidentally. Go to there, hide, come to there and shoot her. 20 to hit.
20 is a hit.
For 32 points of damage.
Got it.
Next attack. 12 probably misses.
Does.
Go to there and
Done. Okay, drow. 1, 2, 3. He's going to fairy fire the 3 to the north. Unless someone counters it.
Aldum does.
DC 11, deck save, Jim, Chew, Sepia.
God.
Jim, put a purple 1 on your guy.
Boom.
Chew's good. Sepia's good. 1, 2, 3, 4. He'll go to there. Oh, I forgot the spiders. Oh, they already went. That's right. Then this guy is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 to here. Shoot his crossbow at Jim. Missing. 5, 6 to there. This guy goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to here. Shoots his crossbow at Jim. Hitting for 8 piercing and a 13 con save, Jim. And then Dragar, your turn.
All right. All right. Back to here. 2, 3, 4, 5. Then
Subtle.
isn't it though? Let's see. That's right. We'll do it like that. The guy furthest in the room can,
All right.
and I'm going to cast that at 4th level.
All right. Fireball shoots into the room, explodes in the chamber. Does.
And I am going to use. I'm going to empower and reroll 4 dice.
So subtract 1, 2, 3, 4,
8.
5, 6, and add whatever you need. So subtract 6, add 18, so it's plus 12 on top of 37, right? 4th level.
Yes.
So 49. Boom, 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 boom. You can take off the Fairy Fire Gym. 49 deck save.
gladly before she goes.
49 damage. Boom.
All right. Then I'll 5-foot step forward, and that will be it for me.
Malcolm.
We get the tips.
All right, Malcolm is going to come to there, and he's going to Hexblade curse her. So we'll see if I got the right one of these attacks right.
You still want to use your Greatsword Pact.
Do what?
The Pact Greatsword still. Not the Hex Greatsword.
Oh, I got you. I see. Can I use the attack on the greatsword? So the
Nope.
greatsword pact. All right, so that's 1 miss.
Oh.
Nice. That'll give her a taste. So that is 17. No, I'm sorry. That's not right. That's 21. So that would be 27, I believe.
Yeah, your proficiency
Right.
bonus to damage. So it's 21 plus 4, so 25.
Oh, I don't.
Okay, and your crits
We'll play that.
aren't built in, so watch for 19s. You crit on 19s too.
So 27 is
Okay.
what you need on your power attack.
All right.
Or no, no. That's
Malcolm's done. CP.
Yeah. So anyway, I get another. So
Oh,
since
yeah,
I critted,
you,
I get
critted.
another attack. Come
Except
on. don't-
your Hexblade's curse is bonus too. So you don't.
No, not mine's not.
CP, your turn.
All right, I will move to here. gonna hit her with a 3rd level guiding bolt.
Oh, that hit.
3rd level.
13 damage. And next attack has advantage. And that round is over. Anything else, CBA? Shadow Blade's gonna let Malcolm have it with her. First, she'll do a Shadow Sword. Actually, let's see. She's in dim light, so she's gonna teleport as a bonus. Then she'll have advantage on this Shadow Sword attack. Still missed. Then she'll attack Shadow Sword again. Missed again. And then spiders come crawling out of there. And swarm over Malcolm. Biting at you, Malcolm. Missing. And then Chew, your turn.
I am going to do a star. Wait, can I see her from where I'm at? Probably not, because that darkness in the way, right?
Correct. You'll have to get down 2 squares.
Go to there. Wait, that's a bad guy. Never mind, I'm not doing that. Thought that was one of my allies. Fuck you, Drow. Can I see her from right there?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go ahead and do one of my stars for my robe of stars on her. Boop.
23.
23.
Boom. 23. Got it.
Then I'm going to move back over to here.
All right. Jim, your turn.
Does that blow up the deal of Sepia's? The next attack?
No, that was just magic missile, so it didn't use an attack roll.
Okay.
I know what I'm doing.
That fire is not fire, it's darkness. As a reminder.
I will take on the drow. Let's do this. 28 for 17.
You'll need to move to where you can see her.
No, this one.
Oh, that one. Okay, 28 for 17. Sneak attack, why?
It felt good.
So 10?
No, yeah.
Okay.
Shit.
Because you're...
Yeah. 2. Go to there, and then attack on her with advantage
18 is a hit.
for 29.
29. After that is the blue drow. Okay, the blue drow.
How do you get sneak attack twice in a round?
He
I didn't
he
get to
the
use
first
it on the
time.
first one.
But you didn't.
He did not. Let's see here. Okay, this drow is going to do Fairy Fire on the 3 of you. Chew, Sepia, and Chew and Malcolm are going to get Fairy Fired. Chew and Malcolm. Deck saves 11. Deck save. Chew and Malcolm. Chew's good. Malcolm. Deck save. Ooh, Malcolm's lit up.
Again.
And Drow's done. He's going to duck
wait,
into the
that's
room
not-
here, away from Dragar. And Dragar, your turn.
Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I will move my. It's a vampire. Never mind, we're not going to do that. We're just going to shoot the vampire.
You mean,
Yes.
who are you shooting?
I'm sorry, the chick behind the darkness.
Oh, okay.
Shadow Blade.
Got it.
15.
15 is miss.
I will use I'll quicken another Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
17 for 13.
Hit.
And 28 for 15.
15 through the
Nice.
darkness. Catches her flat-footed. She's staggered, barely hanging on. Malcolm. And Malcolm
28.
cuts her down. Still got the spiders, Malcolm. And you drop someone, so you get 2 more attacks.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess I'll just hit spiders with my sword, which I think seems dumb.
That's a hit. Did
27.
6. That's a hit, and did 10 and destroyed the last of them. Good job. And that is it. Oh, you got one more room here. You'll search that room and find a dead body in there.
And since 19 wasn't good enough on some of this, we'll carefully go through every room.
Gotcha.
Is that drow down there dead and just still there?
He
I called it dead.
will be dead very shortly. And down he goes. Okay, that corpse is the corpse of a young elf wearing a signet ring.
I'm going to speak with Dagon the elf.
The ring does not look to be of much value. All right, the elf says, oh, well, go ahead and ask him questions. You can ask 5 questions.
How did you die?
The drow tortured me to death.
Ask who she is.
Who are you?
I am Sarcosset Phaedrake.
Do we recognize that name?
No, but you could seek it out if you wanted.
We could take her corpse back with us. Maybe somebody in the village could bring her back.
She's not the one we were sent here to recover, right?
She's not. No, you were sent here to recover the priest, and the priest's name
Star Singer?
is Starsinger.
Do you know Starsinger?
Yes.
Do you know where Starsinger is?
She is the priestess of Dripping Leaves. No, I don't know where she is.
One more, guys. Is there anything you would like us to tell the people back in Dripping Leaves? A message we could take back for you.
He tells you to tell his love that he will always miss her. And that's it.
So
you said there was a
smart
person.
enough to tell us who
There's
his
a
love is.
purse, yeah. Purse has 25 gold coins in it.
Should we take the elf back in case they want to bring him back?
Sure.
You also have the sarcophagus.
Yeah.
Before we
check-
open the sarcophagus, I'd like to search the body of the Shadowblade.
Okay.
See if there's anything identifying about who that was.
Or,
The
you know,
Shadowblade looks to be, on closer examination, very similar to the warrior in the front in the chain armor, like they were twins even, or brother and sister.
Oh, is this like Uvella and Renix Twill?
Maybe. There's no identifying names or anything, name tags on her. She does have a pair of keys and no additional treasure.
Maybe
the
it's
band
written
of
in her
underwear.
underwear.
And the keys do work on the complex doors and the door to the room that you found the letter in.
Anybody have guidance?
I do.
I'll check the sarcophagus for traps.
Okay. It is not
I also have
trapped.
guidance.
And then open it.
Okay. Inside. It's lined with spikes. It's an Iron Maiden lying flat. There is one pale-skinned elf, gagged and bound with rope, inside. Badly wounded, puncture marks in various places, and unconscious.
Give her a potion of healing. Take her out.
All right. You have saved a Shatterkai Shadow Dancer.
Oh, this
And
is
it's
not
a male.
Starsinger.
And he says, "Thank you so much. I thought I was for sure dead." He's got crow feathers in his hair, And on his torn clothes, I owe you my life, I think, he says to you.
Who are you?
My name is Batern.
How did you end up in there?
Drow scouts captured me. I was scouting the elven village of Dripping Leaves. The Raven Queen sent us to harvest Alindra Star Singer's sorrowful memories because of her family's slaughter at the hands of the Drow. We captured her and took her back to the Raven Queen, and I was staying to see if there's more memories we could harvest from the elves.
So we're not necessarily friends with Shatterkai and the Raven Queen.
Not necessarily.
What'd you say? He was a Shadar Kai what?
Shadow Dancer. Page 109 of your Mushroom Mail, Josh.
I thought Shadow Dancer was like something important to know, not that it was the archetype.
You don't need
just
to be
kidding.
that vague, Tom. Just tell him what page in this adventure.
Are you looking for someone? Are you trying to get Alindra back?
That's what we were sent by the village, was to get her back.
Well, I can take you to the Shadowfell. Maybe you can bargain with Raven Queen and get her back for the elves.
I think we'll do that.
Okay, I'll need to rest and recover. And after a long rest, we can head that way.
Sounds good.
And that's the end of the parts 1 and 2. Told you it was
All
pretty
right.
short for the first 2 parts. The next 2 parts will be after a long rest. So basically, you'll get XPs and treasure as if this was a full module because it's like a hardcover. And you'll get 1 long rest. So, Chew, you might want to cast any remaining slots you have on Goodberry.
I will.
After you, yeah.
Anybody have lingering conditions or anything? Poison? Anything?
Negative.
All right.
I'll need to roll
what's-
for recharges.
What's the code for this adventure, Tom?
Oh, it is...
DDHC-MORD-01.
There you go.
So I'm sorry, Tom. Can we level between adventures if we?
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
And Tom,
I will.
just so I don't have to look it up again, you don't get more good berries for higher levels, correct? It's just still 10 per cast. Okay, so
Right.
But you can cast those at first level, so
Yes.
you would want to use all of them.
Yes.
yeah, I'm going to use all of my spell slots. I just wanted to make sure I didn't have to.
All
Let him
right.
play his character, Kirk.
So we're going to get 90 more good berries for next time, so 100 good berries total.
All right. Stopping the stream.